Namaste. Now I'm going to read the third chapter of Osho's commentaries on the Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. It's called the Book of Secrets with the 112 techniques of meditation. Yeah, so this is the third chapter now, and it's called Techniques to Put You at Ease. The Sutras. While being caressed, sweet princess, enter the caress as everlasting life. That's the 10th technique. The 11th technique. Stop the doors of the senses when feeling the creeping of an ant. Then. And the 12th technique. When on a bed or a seat, let yourself become weightless beyond mind. So now I am going to read the Osho's commentaries to the techniques. So technique number 10, become the caress. While being caressed, sweet princess, enter the caressing as everlasting life. Shiva starts with love. The first technique is concerned with love, because love is the nearest thing in our experience in which you are relaxed. If you cannot love, it is impossible for you to relax. If you can relax, your life will become a loving life. Shiva starts with love. He says, while being caressed, sweet princess, enter the caressing as everlasting life. What does it mean? Many things. 1. While you are being loved, the past has ceased, the future is not. You move in the dimension of the present. You move in the now. Sorry. Have you ever loved someone? If you have ever loved, then you know that the mind is no longer there. That is why Shiva says everlasting life. He means eternity, enter eternity. So love is the first door. Through it you can move away from time. And no one knows why so much significance is given to love, why there is such a deep longing for love. And unless you know it rightly, you can neither love nor be loved, because love is one of the deepest phenomena upon this earth. Do not be a lover standing aloof outside, become loving and move into eternity. When you are loving someone, are you there as the lover? While in love, you must not be only love, only loving. Become loving. While caressing your lover or beloved, become the caress. While kissing, do not be the kisser or the kissed, be the kiss. Forget yourself so totally that you can say, I am no more, only love exists. Then the heart is not beating, but love is beating. Then the blood is not circulating, love is circulating. And eyes are not seeing, love is seeing. Then hands are not moving to touch, love is moving to touch. Become love and enter everlasting life. Love suddenly changes your dimension. You are thrown out of time and you are facing eternity. Love can become a deep meditation, the deepest possible. Lovers have known sometimes what saints have not known. And lovers have touched that center which many yogis have missed. But it will be just a glimpse unless you transform your love into meditation. Tantra means this, the transformation of love into meditation. And now you can understand why Tantra talks so much about love and sex. Why? Because love is the easiest natural door from where you can transcend this world, this horizontal dimension. I just want to comment to the phrase that Tantra means this, the transformation of love into meditation. It can also mean the transformation of meditation into love, according from which point you start. If you start from love, then it will transform into meditation. If you start from meditation, it will transform into love. Yeah. So, That is technique number 10. Now I'm going to read the technique number 11 on Osho's commentary to technique number 11. Close your senses, become stone-like. Stop the doors of the senses when feeling the creeping of an ant. Then, this looks very simple, but it is not so simple. I will read it again. Stop the doors of the senses when feeling the creeping of an ant. Then, this is only an example. Anything will do. Stop the doors of the senses when feeling the creeping of an ant, and then the thing will happen. What is Shiva saying? You have a thorn in your foot, it is painful, you are suffering. Or one ant is there creeping on your leg. You feel the creeping and suddenly you want it to be thrown away. Take any experience. You have a wound, it is painful. You have a headache or any pain in the body. Anything will do as an object. It is only an example, the creeping of an ant. Shiva says, stop the doors of the senses when feeling the creeping of an ant. Whatsoever you are feeling, stop all the doors of the senses. What is to be done? Close your eyes and think that you are just blind and you cannot see. Close your ears and think that you cannot hear. With all of the 5 senses, you just close them. How can you close them? It is easy. When the breath has stopped and all the senses are closed, where is this creeping? Where is the ant? Suddenly you are removed, far away. The sutra says, stop the doors of the senses, become stone-like, closed to the world. When you are close to the world, really, you are close to your own body also, because your body is not part of you, it is part of the world. When you are close completely to the world, you are close to your own body also. Then, Shiva says, then the thing will happen. So try it with the body. Anything will do. You will not need some ant creeping on you. Otherwise, you will think, when the ant will creep, I will meditate. And such helpful ants are difficult to find. So anything will do. You are lying on your bed, you feel the cold sheets become dead. Suddenly the sheets will go away, and they will disappear. Your bed will disappear, your bedroom will disappear. The whole world will disappear. You are closed, dead, a stone, like a Leibnizian monad with no window outside. No window, you cannot move. And then, when you cannot move, you are thrown back to yourself, you are centered in yourself. Then, for the first time, you can look from your center. And once you can look from your center, you can never be the same again. So, this was technique number 11. Now, technique number 12. Let yourself become weightless. When on a bed or a seat, let yourself become weightless beyond mind. You are sitting here, just feel that you have become weightless. There is no weight. You will feel that somewhere or other there is weight, but go on feeling the weightlessness. It comes. A moment comes when you feel that you are weightless, that there is no weight. When there is no weight, you are no more a body, because the weight is of the body, not of you. You are weightless. If you try this technique of weightlessness, you just have to conceive of yourself as weightless. And not only conceive, but feel that your body has become weightless. If you go on feeling, a moment comes when suddenly you realize that you are weightless. You are all ready, so you can realize it anytime. You have only to create a situation in which you can feel again that you are weightless. You have to de-hypnotize yourself. This is the hypnosis, the belief that I am a body and that is why I feel weight. If you can de-hypnotize yourself into realizing that you are not a body, you will not feel weight. And when you do not feel weight, you are beyond mind, says Shiva. When on a bed or a seat, let yourself become weightless beyond mind. Then the thing can happen. The mind also has weight. Everyone's mind has a different weight, but your consciousness is weightless. To feel this consciousness, you have to feel weightlessness. So try it. Walking, sitting, sleeping, you can try it. When you are happy, you always feel weightless. When you are sad, you always feel more weight, as if something is pulling you down. The gravitation becomes much more. When you are sad, you are more weighty. When you are happy, you are light. You feel it. Why? Because when you are happy, whenever you feel a blissful moment, you forget the body completely. When you are sad, suffering, you cannot forget the body. You feel the weight of it. It pulls you down to the earth as if you are rooted. Then you cannot move. You have roots in the earth. In happiness, you are weightless. In sorrow, sadness, you become weighty. In deep meditation, when you forget your body completely, you can levitate. Even the body can go up with you. What happens? Deep in meditation, you forget your body completely and the identification is broken. Your infinite power identified with a very finite body. Once you realize yourself, then weightlessness becomes more and the weight of the body less. Then you can levitate, the body can go up. Once you know the weightless force, you have become the master of gravity. You can use it, it depends on you. You can disappear completely with your body. But to us, weightlessness will be a problem. The technique of Siddhasana, the way Buddha sits, is the best way to be weightless. Sit on the earth, not on any chair or anything, but just on the floor. And it is good if the floor is not a cement or anything artificial. Just sit on the ground so that you are the nearest to nature. It is good if you can sit naked. Just sit naked on the ground in the Buddha posture, Siddhasana, because Siddhasana is the best posture in which to be weightless. Why? Because you feel more weight if your body is leaning this way or that way, then your body has more area to be affected by gravity. If I'm sitting on this chair, then a greater area of my body is affected by gravity. While you are standing, less area is affected, but you cannot stand for too long. Mahavir always meditated standing, always, because then one covers the least area. Just your feet are touching the ground. When you are standing on your feet straight, the least amount of gravity works on you, and gravity is weight. Sitting in a Buddha posture locked, your legs are locked, your hands are locked, also helps, because then your inner electricity becomes a circuit. Let your spine be straight. Now you can understand why so much emphasis has been given to a straight spine. Because with a straight spine, less and less area is covered, so gravity affects you less. With closed eyes, balance yourself completely, center yourself. Lean to the right and feel the gravity. Lean to the left and feel the gravity. Lean forward and feel the gravity. Lean backward and feel the gravity. Then find the center where the least pull of gravity is felt, the least weight is felt, and remain there. Then forget the body and feel that you are not weight, you are weightlessness. Then go on feeling this weightlessness. Suddenly you become weightless. Suddenly you are not the body. Suddenly you are in a different world of bodilessness. Weightlessness is bodilessness. Then you transcend mind also. Mind is also part of the body, part of matter. Matter has weight, You do not have any weight. This is the basis of this technique. Try any technique, but stick to it for a few days so that you can feel whether it is working or not. So I just want to repeat that Osho said in the introduction of the Book of Secrets that you should try the technique for 3 days at least, and if you like it, then try it for 3 months, and then some transformation might happen. So these were the 3 techniques of chapter number 3. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye. Namaste.